Good afternoon, and welcome to Big Z Sports' presentation of high school softball. Today in this IVC matchup, the Claymont Lady Mustangs host the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans. Today's game is presented by Keim Home Center, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Right Mark Roofing. Now let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
High school softball has returned to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel as we are live from Uricksville, bringing you the Claymont Mustangs hosting the Tusky Valley Trojans. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever you want to call it, everybody. It is Nick and Shannon here with you for today's presentation, and it is going to be a good one as it features two IVC teams off to very hot starts between the Trojans and the Mustangs. And Shannon, you know, this is a matchup that I'm sure there's a lot of teams that have their eyes set on this one. Both of these squads right now are really finding a lot of early season success.
Yeah, and both of these teams are fairly young. Tusky Valley might have maybe one more senior, but I mean, other than that, I mean, these two teams are got a lot of youth, and like you said, teams like Garaway and Indian Valley and those guys that have been at the top of the leagues there for a while. They all got their eyes on this game right now because they have to deal with these two teams here in the next couple of weeks, and they're kind of wondering. What's going on with these two schools? Yeah,
they're going to be seeing them down the road for sure, and both these teams will be matching up against, anytime it's a conference showdown, you can classify it as a rivalry.
Yeah, I mean, when you're in the IVC, you're all small schools, and you're all only within, 15, 20 miles of each other, no matter which way you drive, and it's just you got to come in here today and play solid softball and see which team can keep the hot streak going, and, got to give my tip of the hat to whoever prepared the field today, because after all that rain we've had the last 4 or 5 days, it seems like the field looks like it's in really good shape.
Yeah, you can't honestly really even tell that it's been that bad. Now, walking up here on the ground that is outside of the field, if you are coming down here to the game, what was the thing that we were advised? Bring your muck boots.
Yeah, there's a lot of water, but hey, all that tells me is they got the field got it graded just right to where the water runs off and you can play softball.
Yeah, going to be a great showdown. We are very much looking forward to bringing you this live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. You can get subscribed today for free and get those notifications on so you never miss a broadcast just like the one that we're going to have here this evening. We're going to take our first time out of the Wood Electric pregame show. When we return, you're going to be hearing from both head coaches. It's Stacy Martin for Tusky Valley and Allie Edwards for Claymont on the way on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarchoneCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Wendy's fully refreshed taco salad is the perfect salad for those who hear the word salad and say, I'd rather have a taco. Because this salad isn't just a salad. It's as if a taco and a salad had an on-again, off-again situationship that got him on a reality TV show for tacos and salads that are in love. What I'm trying to say is Wendy's taco salad has tortilla strips, zesty dressing, and a whole lot of chili. For a fresh take on a classic, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show live from Uricksville as we've got high school softball on the way on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel from Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. We go on the base pass with the coach, brought to you by PAC Drilling, is head coach Stacy Martin for the Tusky Valley Trojans. Coach, first and foremost, happy to have you guys on our YouTube channel. Great day for some softball. We didn't know with the weather we had this weekend if we were going to be able to get in any games. The field looks pretty good, so I'm sure you guys are feeling pretty good.
Yes, I'm actually feeling really good about it. It was just as surprised as you guys is the field actually being able to be played on today. I thought maybe we'd have to move it back over to our place over at Mazzarelli's, but this looks good. It looks good.
Now, whenever it comes to IVC softball, we know it's always extremely competitive. We know Claymont presents a really good team. You guys do as well. It's been a great start for both these programs. What's been working for the Trojans in the early parts of this season?
Oh, our pitching is real strong. Brennan, with her just being a sophomore, and she's got some pretty good fire on the mound. My lineup, basically from top to bottom, hitting offensively. I've got girls that are freshmen just stepping in and have some pretty amazing bats on them.
Well, that's always a good thing to have for any team, for any lineup. Whenever it comes to matching up against Claymont, what do you see out of them? What have you guys been talking about in anticipation of this matchup?
We've been keeping track of their record. I mean, their record is pretty much showing that they're a pretty solid team. I know they've got a couple different pitchers that we've been adjusting our speeds because I know they've got a couple pitchers that are, one's a little bit faster, a couple of them are a little bit slower to where they could really present a problem for us. But we've been working on the different changes in speed throughout all last week and going into today before we came here. So I think we're pretty prepared for what they've got to offer.
And finally, for you, Coach, biggest key for you guys to get a win here and go home happy with a victory away from home today?
Pitching is going to be key here. Brennan being on point is really going to help, and putting the ball in play. As long as we can put that ball in play and make them have to work for their outs, I think we'll be all right.
Thank you for your time, Coach, and good luck to the Trojans, too.
Thank you.
Head Coach Stacy Martin for the Tusky Valley Trojans, brought to you by PAC Drilling. Stay tuned. We got another coach interview on the way on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
Football fans, get ready. Hi, this is Noah with Big Brothers Big Sisters. The NFL Big Draft Party is happening Thursday, April 24th at Shenanigans in Dover from 7 to 9 p.m. Join us for a night of fun, prizes, and great food, all in support of Big Brothers Big Sisters. Enjoy the Mentor Green Drink, exciting giveaways, and Dine to Donate fundraiser, where 10% of proceeds help local youth mentoring programs. Plus, sign up as a mentor and score a Big Brothers Big Sisters football jersey. Don't miss out. Mark your calendars, April 24th at Shenanigans in Dover.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show live from Uricksville. Big Z Sports has high school softball on the way out of the IVC as the Claymont Mustangs host the Tusky Valley Trojans. We'll go along the base pass with the coach, brought to you by PAC Drilling and his head coach, Allie Edwards, for the Claymont Mustangs. Coach, first and foremost, great start for you guys so far this season. I know you got to be feeling good about that for the Mustangs.
Yeah, thank you. We're excited.
Now, tell me a little bit about maybe some of the things that have been working in the right direction that's really helped you guys get off to this hot start.
I think the best thing that I see is the girls are all good teammates. They really like each other and get along well. They play well together, and we're hitting the ball.
And, with that in mind, you guys have a lot of players back from last year's team. I'm sure that's helping out quite a bit.
Yeah, for sure. We have a lot back, and we have 6 freshmen.
Well, 6 freshmen, always good numbers for that. Tell me a little bit about in your first year, kind of the adjustment at the helm here at Claymont. Has it felt that much different being the head coach now?
Honestly, no. It's been a whole lot of fun, really, for the most part.
Well, that's what it's supposed to be at the end of the day, is fun, of course. Tell me a little bit about what you guys see out of Tusky Valley, always a very tough team, some really good, solid starting pitching from them. So what have you guys been talking about for this game?
Yeah, for sure. They have a really good pitcher. I think we're ready for her. She brings it, and on the Wallet Girl, she's pretty good.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Coach, and good luck to the Mustangs.
Thank you.
Head coach Allie Edwards for the Claymont Mustangs, brought to you by PAC Drilling. Stay tuned. Tonight's first pitch is on the way on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and oh yeah, still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
Hi, Thad here at TMK Valley Propane, bringing you a Winter Weather Minute. Heavy snow and ice can accumulate near and on your propane equipment. Clear the snow from all regulators, vents, and piping. This ensures that your propane equipment can vent properly. Using a broom rather than a shovel will avoid damaging any parts as you remove the snow. Lastly, keeping your driveway clear helps our drivers ensure timely delivery, especially during inclement weather.
Join us at Keim Home Center in Charm for Customer Appreciation Days, April 7th through 12th. We're celebrating our customers all week long with giveaways, gift card drawings, woodworking demonstrations, and refreshments. Save 10% on appliances, lawn and garden tools, housewares, and so much more. Don't miss our free pancake and sausage breakfast Friday and Saturday morning. Visit keimhome.com or follow us on Facebook for more details. We'll see you April 7th through 12th for Customer Appreciation Days at Keim Home Center in Charm.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscross Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscross Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscross Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscross Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Welcome back into the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. It's your Wood Electric pregame show as tonight's presentation of high school softball is about to get underway. The Tusky Valley Trojans in town to take on the Claymont Mustangs in what is expected to be a great early season showdown between these two squads, as we'll shift gears and go on into your starting lineups. Brought to you by Wendy's. And Shannon, why don't you start off with the visiting Tusky Valley Trojans?
Yeah, for the Trojans, leading things off will be the shortstop, number 1, Haley Rotuno. Batting second will be number 4, Ellie Wallach, the third baseman. Batting third will be number 39, Brennan Reichman, your pitcher. And hitting in the cleanup spot will be number 33, Delaney Erickson, the left fielder. Batting fifth will be number 18, Ariana Wade, your second baseman. Then number 13, your right fielder, Callie Stutz. She'll be followed by Kyra Garbrandt, number 15, your first baseman. Batting eighth will be number 26, Haley Burrell, your catcher. And rounding out the starting lineup will be number 5, Morgan Wright, your center fielder.
Thank you for that, Shannon. As for the Wendy's starting lineups for the home Claymont Mustangs, leading things off for them will be the left fielder, Micaiah Maple. She wears number 2. Second spot, number 9, the right fielder. It will be Ella Davis. Then in the third spot, number 25, Ava Edwards. She is your second baseman. Lily Cox, batting cleanup, first baseman, number 33 for Claymont. In the fifth spot, it's Anna Bloom, the shortstop, wearing number 30. Wearing 16, the third baseman, Peyton Lohan. I'm hoping I'm saying that right if I can read my own writing. After that, it is Emma Cameron, who's a designated player. She wears number 26. She will be batting for the pitcher, Hadley Abel, who wears number 1. Catcher, Abby Johnson, number 14. And rounding things out, it is Brindley McMurrow, the center fielder, wearing number 12. Shannon, this is, as we've been saying, a very anticipated showdown between these two teams. We already kind of said this in the pregame, but cannot say enough about this Claymont Athletic Department and all the staff that got this field ready to play. you can't even tell how much it rained with how the way this field looks.
No, and I only live maybe 3 minutes from here, so I know how much rain we got, Saturday night and into Sunday. And even this morning it was raining just a little bit at home, but just they did a phenomenal job right now. It's graded, it's drained off a little bit. Got a nice headwind coming at you, so if you're a batter tonight and you're going to get one out of this park, you better muscle up because that wind keeps kicking up coming from center field.
I was going to say it's coming right at your face, so that's going to be difficult to bat through. But always love coming here to do a game. Nice backdrop in the background here outside of Uricksville, and I know that both these teams are very proud of what they've been able to put together so far to this point. Early season test for both of these squads, though. That's the important thing here. You're at this part of the season where you're kind of starting to learn a little bit more about your team. You're understanding who can slot in where they should be in the lineup, and this is the kind of test you want before you really get deep into the heart of the IVC.
I talked to Coach Edwards when I first got here. I've got to know her a little bit the last couple of years, seeing her at different sporting events, and she took this job being a first-year coach here. She's been an assistant here for a couple of years, and she was an assistant down in Indian Valley under Dusty Braun for 1 year. And I asked her, I said, "How's the season going?" She goes, "It's been going good." And I said, "Are you where you want to be?" And she said, "We'll find out today." So that tells you how much she's put on this game.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to overvalue any one single game, especially when it's not a tournament game by any means. But you got a pretty good idea of what it could be telling you about both of your squads, or about your squad specifically. I think this has all the makings, and this is what both head coaches kind of said, has all the makings to be a pitcher's duel here tonight. So with that in mind, you're going to have to play clean, efficient defense. You're going to have to make sure you're making all the routine plays that you can, and it might take a lucky bounce here or there to ultimately give one team the win.
Yeah, that's where like you said, your infield defense has really got to be on their toes today. The pitcher's going to do their job. They're going to put it in the strike zone, and the batter's going to do their job. They're going to make contact, and when the ball comes your way, you better be ready. I just took a pie to the face.
Sorry, Shannon.
But like I said, your defense is going to have to back you up solid today, and it'll be interesting to see which one of these offenses can be the first one to get to the pitcher.
Well, that's a new first for you to start off a game, right?
Yeah, I mean, usually our papers just keep blowing across the field, and that one just stuck to my beard. So,
well, it really wanted to stay here with us, apparently. I think that's a roster sheet from a previous broadcast that we had. It is Claymont, it is Tusky Valley. It's going to be live here on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel as we're going to be set to wrap up your Wood Electric pregame show coming up here shortly. And before we get things started, got to say a huge thank you again to all of our presenting sponsors. In the Keim Home Center, Right Mark Roofing, and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, making softball coverage on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel possible. And like Shannon always says, patronize all of those businesses you see here. These are the ones that are supporting your kids, your friends, your neighbors, all of those fine folks.
Yeah, sitting here going through that Wendy's starting lineup, I should have swung down there and got my bowl of chili to start.
That would be perfect for this weather.
I guess I just have to go get a bowl of chili over here at Wendy's at McCullough Drive afterwards.
I think that regardless, they'll be happy to see you, no matter which location it is.
They always know that I'm getting chili when I pull in.
So leading things off for Tusky Valley as we get set to go here is the shortstop, Haley Rotuno. She will be pitted up against starting pitcher Hadley Abel for Claymont. Really a chance to kind of set the tone here early. We saw in some of the games that we've had so far this season, especially in those pitchers' duels when things get started, first few times through the order, not a whole bunch of success for the batters. We'll see if that is a similar situation here as Rotuno will stand in, and we are set to go with some IVC softball. Rotuno, a righty, stands in. First offering from Abel is going to run on the outside corner just away. Ball number 1, and we are underway from Uricksville. Abel ready again. She'll rock and fire. Ran high. Ball number 2. Always fun whenever you get to these complexes, too, Shannon, that have the two fields side by side to each other. So the baseball team getting ready to go. Claymont versus Tusky Valley in that one as well. Next offering from Abel is going to catch the high outside corner, strike 1.
Yeah, it was nice when they moved the school out, or built the school out here, and they brought both of these fields out here side by side. And if you get in the right spot out there along the fence, you can just watch both ball games.
Abel's 2-1, runs high, 3-1. Trying to get Rotuno to chase that rise ball here early. Has only clipped the zone once. Next delivery is going to be just at the top of the zone at the letters. Strike 2, so a full count upcoming.
Yeah, it took Blue a while to call that one, but he said it was right there.
3-2, popped up right side, hooking foul, and will go out of play.
And that one just went splash.
Yeah, that's going to be the only problem is all these balls that eventually make it out of the field of play, they're all going to be soaked by the time they get back in. 3-2 again, too high, and it was a good at-bat there for Rotuno to lead things off. She represents the leadoff base runner here for Tusky Valley. Coming up, third baseman Ellie Wallach will stand in for her first at-bat. See if Wallach looks to move the runner over into scoring position. Abel gets ready, defense gets aligned, corners playing in. First delivery is going to be on the outside corner, strike one to Wallach.
Wallach, a sophomore for the Trojans. She had a pretty good freshman year.
Wallach stands back in. Now she'll round a bunt, pulls the bat back, and was able to get it back. It's now 1-1 as Rotuno still goes back to first. Abel operating quickly. She'll rock and fire. That 1-1 is lined down the left side, but hooking well foul.
Well, I said if you was going to get one out there, you was going to have to muscle up, and Wallach muscled up right there. She put a drive into that one with this big headwind coming at us.
You saw how quick that ball jumped off the bat, but suddenly it looked like it just hit that wall, which is going to be a problem for all of these batters. Next delivery runs, or pardon me, as they're getting the ball changed out here. Will be the problem, like we said. Dirt, water, grime. That's going to be on these balls that are hit foul. Abel ready. The 1-2. Runs high. There goes the runner in Rotuno. Throw down to second. It's going to be past the shortstop. Now rounding second. Going to third is going to be Rotuno. Center fielder bobbles it, and she will get it in. So Rotuno with a stolen base, and then will advance after no fielder could get over to second on the throw down.
Yeah, it looked like Johnson had a pretty good throw to second base. Just the shortstop was late getting over there.
Johnson was right on the money, right over second base. Next delivery from Abel to 2-2. Fouled off to the right side. Heading towards the concession stand.
Adam Sawecki's already over there. He'll pick that one up.
Adam's doing some hard work with a Mountain Dew and a cowtail in hand, and now a softball. Got a cowtail there, Shannon.
Yeah, I've had to give him up, man. That was an addiction. I need to kick.
Adam's tempting you then. The 2-2. Swung on, fouled right over our heads. Out of play. We'll do it again.
Well, you know it's an addiction when you show up to a sporting event and fans got boxes of cowtail sitting on the seat where you normally sit.
See, that sounds like a good thing to me. I don't know what you're talking about. Not one, but two, actually, Shannon. I feel like one's making its way over to you, and then you're going to have to complain about that. Abel's ready. The 2-2. Too high as Wallach holds off on it. Full count upcoming again.
Now, what some of those booster clubs do, they throw that price on there, and it's like, I don't want no change, so just go ahead and give me another one.
The 3-2 swung on. There's going to be a ground ball. Shortstop gloves it cleanly. Run comes home. Wallach's going to beat it out to first. An RBI infield single for Wallach has Tusky Valley on the board first.
Yeah, nice job by the shortstop to get there to stop it, but Wallach hit it so hard, put it so deep out there that she didn't have a chance of making a play on it.
Brennan Reichman will now stand in, the pitcher for the Trojans. Just a sophomore, but already the career strikeouts leader for Tusky Valley on the mound. Reichman will turn to bunt, pulls the bat back. There goes Wallach. Throw down to second. Close play, but it is going to be a stolen base for Wallach. Heck of a start to the game for the third baseman for the Trojans. Reichman digs back in. Abel ready. The 1-0. Swung on, popped up, right side of the infield. Second baseman coming in. Ava Edwards makes the grab. Wallach way off of second base, but will dive back in safely.
Yeah, Wallach did a nice job, but she had a big jump over there. She seen it go straight up in the air in her bat. She got back to second and tried to get the second baseman into a bad throw.
So the one gone now. It will be Delaney Erickson, the left fielder, to stand in for her first plate appearance. That is a good point there, Shannon. You know, you never know. Second baseman might end up having a wild throw, and Definitely looking to advance on that. Good throw by Edwards, though. Got Wallach scrambling back. Erickson cut and missed on the first one she saw.
Well, with Wallach, it doesn't matter what sport she's in. She's going to be aggressive. She's going to try to get every opportunity she can.
Now the 0-1. High pitch there. Goes over the head there of Erickson. Johnson, the catcher, will come back and run Wallach back to second base. Heads up play by the catcher.
Yeah, smart by Johnson. Just get her to turn around. Don't try to throw it out there and force something.
One gone. Top of the first inning. Erickson stands in. Line shot to right. It's going to drop in front of the right fielder. Wallach's going to be rounding third and looking for home. She's going to be coming. First baseman is there with the throw, and then she is safe as Wallach slides past the tag of Johnson.
Yeah, Wallach did a nice job right there. She got to the back side of the plate, was able to beat the throw, and, I mean, it was an outstanding throw from the right fielder. Johnson got it. Tried to spin around to get the tag, but Wallach had enough presence to go to the back side of the plate.
So coming up, Ariana Wade, the second baseman. Erickson stands on first. A pair of RBI singles now for the Trojans to start this ball game off. First delivery from Abel, cut on and missed. Coach Stacy Martin getting some instructions out to Wade. Got to be pleased with her team's 2-0 lead here to start. Next pitch high and tight. One count upcoming. Erickson on first. Still only one gone. Top of the first. Tusky Valley already up 2-0. Abel's delivery. Cut on. Pop fly. Right side. Right fielder drifting back. Still going back, and it is going to hook just over the fence. A 2-run shot for Ariana Wade to right field. And the Trojans lead 4-0.
No, that wasn't that Erickson?
That would be Erickson was standing on first off the RBI single.
No, Reichman was on first.
No, Reichman popped out, Shannon.
How do I got my sheet all messed up?
I don't know.
Oh, I know how. Never mind.
Ariana Wade with a opposite field homer. Might have lucked out. The wind kind of stopped blowing there. It just seemed to keep carrying to right. Still only one gone. Now a 4-0 lead. Callie Stutz, the right fielder, will stand in. Abel talking with her second baseman and Ava Edwards. Looked like smiles after that meeting, so hopefully just trying to brush off what's been a bit of a rough start. First delivery to Stutz is going to be on number off the end of the back. Shortstop dives, and she can't grab it. A single for Stutz now with still one gone. Not a hard hit at all for Stutz, but it just happened to clear the infield. Kyra Garbrandt, the first baseman, gets her first plate appearance. Abel delivers. Garbrandt was rounding the bunt. Instead of throw down to second on the runner who's advancing, and that's going to be tagged out at second as Stutz was gunned down by Johnson. Nice throw.
I'm telling you, Johnson, she's pretty good behind that plate right there. She can make nice throws from the crouching position, or she can pop up and make them.
So now two gone. Abel ready again. Blue calling time there. Now she's ready. The 1-0. Swung on, popped up, middle of the infield, shortstop racing in, second baseman calls her off. It makes out number 3. We'll head on to the bottom of the first. Trojans jump out in front. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Commercial building owners, how well do you keep your roof maintained? At Rightmark Roofing, we offer our Bullseye Maintenance Program to building owners to help keep your roof healthy. This includes our 21-point inspection that examines all the essential areas of your roof that require year-round maintenance, a detailed report on the health and status of your roof, priority service that moves you to the front of the line, and discounts that reduce the risk of expensive repairs. Give us a call at 330-275-0088 or visit our website at rightmarkroofing.com to learn more.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net. Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
4-0, Tusky Valley leads Claymont as we head to the bottom of the first inning. Mustangs looking to chip back into this one after a hot start for the Trojans. It's Big Z Sports live on our YouTube channel, brought to you in part by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Here live from the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. Shannon, what a great way for Tusky Valley to get things rolling. Abel was fine in the zone, and she did a pretty good job overall in terms of getting the strikes on the board, but Tusky Valley just being aggressive and finding open holes.
Yeah, I mean, Tusky Valley was aggressive with the bats. They had me confused. I was lost where I was at half the time, and I was getting names wrong, but you know what? Adam just thought maybe it's because I was focused on that pork loin I got cooking at home.
It's the pork loin is the problem. Micaiah Maple will lead things off, the left fielder for Claymont, as she'll see the first one from Brennan Reichman right at the knees, strike one.
That's a nice pitch right there.
As we mentioned, Reichman already the career strikeouts leader in Tusky Valley softball history, and she's only a sophomore.
So what you're saying is that record's going to grow?
Probably just a little bit. You know, one delivery cut on and missed as Maple couldn't quite catch up to it. It's now 0-2. Maple stands back in. Reichman operating quickly. She'll rock and fire. Way high on the rise as it's now 1-2. Catcher and Abby Johnson showing the ups, trying to get to it, but still couldn't quite reach it.
You know, that one there, it rose like the temperature's going to here in a few weeks. And
I'm looking forward to that.
You might want to give Ron's Heating and Cooling a call and get that central air checked out because you don't want your wife to tell you it's getting hot in that house.
1-2 runs just outside. Ron's Heating and Cooling jumping on for today's presentation of high school softball. And we're always got Shannon Thomas there, good for at least one of those a game. Now the 2-2. Cut on, line shot off the Big Z Sports banner in front of the Tusky Valley dugout. We'll do it again at 2-2. Maple sped the hands up there a little bit, made contact. She'll battle back in.
I'll tell you what, she made solid contact with that. If she could get that thing straightened out.
2-2. Swung on and missed as Reichman goes upstairs for strike three. First punch out of the ball game. Ella Davis, the right fielder, will now stand in. Davis now ready. Reichman will rock and fire. Her first delivery is right down Broadway for strike one. More baseball, softball action on the way this week on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. We'll tell you about that as today's presentation rolls on. Next one is going to be at the knees. Strike two to Davis. Of course, as we always have to mention, always weather permitting when it comes to the spring season.
We've had pretty good luck so far this spring season.
The 0-2. Cut on and missed as Davis swings underneath the rise. Second punch out there for Reichman. Ava Edwards, the second baseman, will now stand in. We have had pretty good luck so far to this point.
I mean, there was a crew that had to work a game on Friday night. It was in the rain a little bit. I sat at home and watched it.
Me and Stumpy, yeah. Edwards is ready. Reichman's first delivery to her. There's a ground ball to the right side. Will go foul. Also, we will make mention here on our live stream, thanks to the Claxon Communications crew for their hard work. Reichman gets the call. Edwards ready for the 0-1. That one ran high. Edwards held off that time. Reichman's first 2 punch-outs have come on rise balls. That might be something Edwards is keeping an eye on. One. Right down Broadway. 1-2. Might be clipping the inside part of the zone. Shannon, you and I are kind of offset a bit. That ball looks like it's got a lot of movement, but catching the inside corner.
Yeah, and everything she throws, even the ones that's got a little bit of movement on it, it's still got some serious heat behind it.
Now the 1-2. Rise ball ran way out of the zone. Edwards holds off. Reichman ready again. 2-2. Too high again. Good at bat from Edwards. It's got to be a fun situation, or sometimes a not so fun situation. She looks down to her third base coach, and that would be her sister in Allie Edwards.
And her dad's the first base coach.
Full count. Too high, and a good at bat for Edwards as she'll get the first base runner on for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Edwards is a solid athlete, and I'm sure Reichman has probably faced her before in other, maybe some travel ball stuff like this, so she knew where she had to put it for her and try to get her to chase something, and Ava just didn't bite on it.
Lily Cox, the first baseman, will now stand in with Edwards on at first. Nothing hurt for Reichman with the 2 gone already in this inning, but 2 out knocks, 2 out base runners can make all the difference as a game wears on. Reichman's first delivery to Davis, a check swing, but it was going to be there regardless. It's 0-1. Wind blowing straight in from center field now back at us again, as you could probably hear. The 0-1, Davis swings and misses, and actually that was not, I thought it was a foul for a second there, but it bounced off the catcher's glove, and Edwards wisely advances on to second.
Yeah, I mean, smart base runner. She took off, and she just kept on going. She waited for the blue to make a call, and like I said, it was just off the glove.
Cox ready again. Reichman's delivery swung on and missed. 3 punch-outs for Reichman to start off the away part of the first inning of this ball game. We'll move on to the second. Tusky Valley leads 4-0. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Big moments are coming. Are you ready? If you need sponsor banners, graduation programs, or yard sale signs, the East Central Ohio Print Center has you covered. Visit ecoprintcenter.org. And if you've got a new driver in the house, East Central Ohio ESC offers flexible driver's education with in-car training and online options. Scholarships are available from signs to steering wheels. The East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is here to help. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County dairy farmers. Farms, family, food.
Second inning on the way here from Uricksville. Big Z Sports back live on our YouTube channel. Due up 8-9-1 for the Tusky Valley Trojans after they got 4 runs to start off this ball game. Rolling here early. It will be Hallie Burrell, the catcher, who will stand in. Quick meeting with her head coach and Stacy Martin from the third base coach's box. Hadley Abel looking to shake off a bit of a rough start. Her first delivery is going to be at the knees, strike 1. That one, the bottom dropped out of it as it came across the plate. Abel ready. The 0-1 runs high. Burrell loaded up but held the hands back. One delivery is cut on and chipped off the end of the bat. Burrell slips behind 1-2. Nice crowd on hand here, braving the windy conditions in Uricksville. Adam Sweski getting a little chilled back there in the bleachers, I think. 1-2. Went low and outside, just a bit too far off the zone. Two is cut on and missed. Johnson can't corral it, scrambles back to grab it, delivers it on down to first, and will get the out. First punch out of the game for Abel.
Yeah, nice job by Johnson right there. She didn't panic. She went out there, got it, and made a solid throw to first base.
Morgan Wright, the center fielder, her first plate appearance. First time through the lineup's been a pretty good game behind the dish from Johnson, although it's still early.
Johnson only a junior.
Cut on and missed for Wright. After that runner was caught stealing and Stutz, no doubt about the arm. 0-1, way high. Abel might have lost the grip.
Here comes the hurricane.
Sure sounds like it. It's a little too cold for that, I think. 1-1, cut on, tapper, right in front of the plate. Fielded by Abel and delivered on to first, no problem. So 2 quick outs here to start off the second. Another situation there, Shannon. Fielder remains calm, remains patient, just goes on to first base, no problem. Back to the top of the order, Rotuno. She drew a walk to lead off this game, eventually came around to score, also had a stolen base in that sequence. Abel's first delivery to hers, fouled off the cage. The 0-1 ran high, ball one. Abel, these 3 batters she's seen in the second inning so far, a little bit more direct, a little bit more straight at the zone after kind of operating the edges or a little bit far outside the edges in that first inning. Popped up, center field. Center field arranges in and makes the grab for out number 3. A 1-2-3 inning for the Mustangs. They'll be at the plate coming up right after this on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our school-to-work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
5-6-7 due up for the Claymont Mustangs. They trail 4-0 on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Today's presentation brought to you in part by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. No matter what your home insurance or your insurance needs are, whether that's home, auto, farm, life, whatever it is, call the fine folks at Tusk Insurance Agency. They'll hook you up as Anna Bloom stands in. Sees strike one at the knees from Reichman. You can call Zach Motice and the crew at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Corners playing in. Reichman ready. Next delivery just runs outside to Bloom. 1-1. Reichman forfeiting that walk in the first inning, but struck out the other 3 batters she faced. Her 1-1. Bloom holds off, but it catches the inside corner. Now 1-2. Now the 1-2. Too high.
Nice job by Bloom being patient.
Well, given what we've seen from Reichman, you know she's working up in the zone if she gets 2 strikes on you. 2-2. High again. Now 3-2. Bloom digs back in. Reichman gets the call. Runs just a bit high. Ball 4 as Bloom is a leadoff walk now for the Mustangs. Second walk issued by Reichman.
Yeah, just a smart play by Bloom. She's a veteran player on this team. She's a senior.
Peyton Lawhon, the third baseman. As is standard, we apologize if we pronounce any names wrong. It does happen from time to time. There's going to be a bunt attempt popped up. Catcher's going to glove it. Was going to deliver on to first, but quickly Bloom scrambled back in.
Yeah, smart play by Bloom. Her coach was able to get word to her. She stopped on a dime and got back.
Heads up play behind the dish from Burrell, who got out of her stance and ran that one down. Emma Cameron, designated player, will stand in. Reichman's first delivery. Check swing from Cameron. It was in there. Strike 1. Reichman lost the handle. That one's going to go off the backstop, and advancing is going to be Bloom, who will walk back into second base. Wild pitch from Reichman. Burrell couldn't quite get in front of it. One runs high off the glove again of Burrell. Bloom's going to advance on to third. Here's the throw down, nearly past Wallach, who runs it down. So a runner will stand on third with 1 gone.
Yeah, good job by Wallach to come over and dig that one out of the dirt. If not, Bloom probably would have ran all the way home.
Cameron up in the count, 2-1, 4-0 ball game. Mustangs looking to score. Reichman delivers, runs just a bit low now, 3-1. Reichman, after some pretty dominant pitching in the first, struggling a bit to find the zone. Wind kind of blowing in from right field now, Shannon.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Edwards just told Bloom out there, you be ready. She's had 2 wild pitches this inning so far.
Next delivery catches the inside corner. Full count upcoming to Cameron. (3-2) runs too high. Ball 4. Second walk issued. Will bring Abby Johnson to the plate. Time is called here as it looks like the infield's going to have a brief meeting. Trying to get Reichman calmed down a bit. Couple wild pitches for her, but nothing hurt so far. Still a 0 up on the scoreboard.
And with as dominant as she can be at times, her catcher just, called timeout, wanted to get the infield together and say, hey, listen, let's not worry about that runner. Let's not worry about that first baseman. Let's just go after the batter and go on.
See what Claymont has dialed up as Cameron stands on at first base. Second base open with 1 out. Johnson stands in. Reichman kick steals. That was a bunt attempt there and couldn't quite get it down the first base line. It goes foul.
Yeah, first base coach just walked down and told her, listen, I want to get her to second. I don't think he really wanted her to try to pull it, go for the bunt right there.
Infield playing in, Reichman ready. Johnson looking to bunt. Tries to put it down, can't get it. And advancing on to second is going to be Cameron. So both runners in scoring position, 1 gone. Johnson down in the count, 0-2. Next delivery just a tad high.
Yeah, Johnson's got to find a way to battle back now.
The 1-2 on the outside corner, strike 3. Second out of the inning. Johnson down looking, and Reichman registers her 4th punch out of the game. Brinley McMorrow, the center fielder, her first plate appearance. The lefty will stand in.
Yeah, big high pressure at bat for the freshman.
First delivery is going to bounce. Here comes Bloom home, and she's going to score easily on the pass ball. Cameron advances on to third. It's a 4-1 ball game. Burrell got a glove on it, but just couldn't find where the carom went.
Yeah, it hit the dirt first coming into her, and then bounced off her glove, then off her mask. When it went off her mask, she didn't know which way it went.
1-0 to McMorrow, too high, now 2-0. Too high. Good job by McMorrow to hold the hands back. She geared up but decided to hold. Now 3-0. Runner on third in, Cameron, 2 gone. Reichman delivers. That's going to be right down Broadway, 3-1.
Yes, I mean, smart by McMorrow right there. After all those pitches, she decided, like, I'm going to make you throw it to me, and she held off, and it was a strike, so.
Next delivery, cut on, fouled over our heads, right off the cage.
Yeah, that one got in on her hands, but she did a nice job to still get the bat on it.
Okay, I give Stumpy a hard time for this. Did you flinch?
Oh, I didn't flinch. I've gotten used to it now. I only flinched for like the first 3 years we did this.
Full count, payoff pitch upcoming. Reichman ready, McMorrow digs in. Outside corner at the knees, strike 3 called. Damage is limited to just 1, but Mustangs chipping back into it. 4-1 onto the third inning. Big Z Sports is back right after this. T-County Boxing Academy professional boxer Andre Sugar Dre Donovan is back in action Saturday, April 19th, fighting for the ABO Bantamweight Championship at the Meadows Casino in Washington, Pennsylvania. Tickets are available at Day One Cuts on Monroe Avenue in New Philadelphia or on Sugar Dre's Facebook and Instagram pages. Plus, the T-County Boxing Academy is offering their youth classes starting in April and are open to boys and girls ages 8 to 15. Classes are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, $10 each or $65 for the whole month.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Top of the third inning from Uricksville. Big Z Sports live from the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. It is the Trojans leading 4-1 over the home Claymont Mustangs. Thanks for tuning in on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Get subscribed today so you never miss one of our broadcasts. 2-3-4 due up as Wallach sees the first one just outside the zone, ball 1. Her first time up, she drew an RBI single, eventually stole a base, and then came around to score. Next delivery, cut on. Fouled straight back. Hadley Abel looking for a similar inning as she had last inning. 1-2-3 sequence. One cut on. Sky to the left side. Left fielder, shortstop, and third baseman all trailing over, and it's just out of play.
Yeah, usually the batters, they like to see the pitcher the second time around so they can get the timing down. Well, this part of the lineup had success against Abel, so now maybe Abel will be the one to have the advantage this time.
Thankfully it's not going to, but that one was bringing rain. That was way up on the left side. Wallach back in. Abel gets the call and is ready again. The lefty kick steals. Swung on, foul tip, caught by Johnson. Strike 3. Good hold by Johnson. Good location from Abel. Brennan Reichman, who popped out to the second baseman, will stand in. Second punch out of the game for Abel. First delivery to Reichman runs low, ball one. High school softball in the spring on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel, made possible in part by Right Mark Roofing. Next delivery, there's a ground ball. Shortstop charges, gloves, fires on to first, and it's a quick out number 2.
Yeah, nice job by Bloom over there at shortstop. That ball was moving. She came in and got it, was able to transfer it out of her glove pretty easy, and routine play.
Erickson, her next plate appearance, a RBI single, came around to score in the first. Now we're getting wind in from left field. There's a pop-up. Shallow center. Second baseman ranging back, and Edwards gloves it. Very quick top of the third as the Mustangs battle back with Abel operating quickly. On to the bottom of the third. 4-1. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Join us at Keim Home Center in Charm for Customer Appreciation Days, April 7th through 12th. We're celebrating our customers all week long with giveaways, gift card drawings, woodworking demonstrations, and refreshments. Save 10% on appliances, lawn and garden tools, housewares, and so much more. Don't miss our free pancake and sausage breakfast Friday and Saturday morning. Visit KeimHome.com or follow us on Facebook for more details. We'll see you April 7th through 12th for Customer Appreciation Days at Keim Home Center in Charm.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
Top of the order on the way for the bottom of the third inning. Thanks for tuning in on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel, and a thanks to Wayne Dorr as well for those replays that you've seen throughout this evening. 4-1 ball game. Tusky Valley jumped out to that 4-0 lead. Claymont's been chipping away, and with the top of the order coming up, they'll look to do a similar thing here. Abel, great job being able to shake off what was kind of a poor start there, Shannon. She's had back-to-back 1, 2, 3 innings.
Yeah, like you said, she's kind of found a rhythm a little bit, and see if she can keep it going.
Reichman, meanwhile, for Tusky Valley. Dominant first inning. A little bit of a struggle in that second, but limited the damage to just one. First one to Maple was fouled off. The 0-1, there's a changeup, and she pulled the string and got Maple way out in front. Now 0-2.
Yeah, Maple got out front on it and kind of spun her around. She just, as she spins around, she looks at the dugout and smiles.
Next delivery from Reichman's on the inside corner at the knee. Strike 3 is called. 6 punch out for Reichman. Ella Davis, who struck out the first, is in. First delivery trails outside for Reichman. .0 is going to be on the outside corner at the knees. Now 1-1. Next delivery swung on and missed as Reichman threw the heat right by her. Baseball game ongoing here from Uricksville as well. Great evening at the ballpark. Next delivery high and inside. Strike 3 called at the letters, and I think Davis knew it as she trots back to the dugout. 2 punch-outs as Reichman working quickly in the third.
Yeah, Reichman, who kind of lost her mojo in the second inning, has found it again in the third inning.
Edwards back in. She drew a walk her first time up, advanced on a pass ball, but was eventually stranded. Swung on and missed. Couldn't get the hands on the inside heat. Next delivery bounces off the plate. Glove by Burrell. It's 1-1. Similar pitch for the next time through. Both these coaches kind of agreed, Shannon, that this was going to be a pitcher's duel back and forth, and after the first inning from the Trojans, it's kind of been that way. Too high, Reichman lost the handle.
Yeah, he said just the top of that first inning there kind of hurt the Mustangs a little bit, but after that, it's just both pitchers have had pretty solid innings, and the defense has been phenomenal behind them, but just the way the game kind of started there where the Mustangs got them behind a little bit.
3-1, put into play. Second baseman going to charge it. Edwards hustling on down to first. It's the first baseman who will make the grab and deliver it onto the second baseman, covering for out number 3 on a close play at first. We'll move on to the fourth inning. Big Z Sports will return right after this.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
The Sarshone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarshone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarshonCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarshone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarshone.
5-6-7 due up for the Trojans as we start off the fourth inning live on the Big C Sports YouTube channel. 4-1 ball game here from Uricksville. Both these teams getting settled in, both these pitchers as well. Hadley Abel goes back to work on the mound. Ariana Wade, a 2-run homer for her first time up, sees ball 1. That was a ball, Shannon, that was hit up in the air, and you and I thought it was going to be a routine fly ball to right, just kept carrying and carrying and carrying, and eventually cleared the right field fence. 1-0, lost the handle to Abel, now 2-0.
Do you think it's the shoes that did it for
Yes. I was going to say Jordans, but I think, well, actually, no, I think they are Jordans.
Look like the old school Jordans.
I'm not a shoe guy, so I really don't know, but I know what you're saying. 2-0. That's going to catch the inside corner.
Either way you look at it, she muscled up and hit it hard to get it out of this park with that wind. It kind of looked like it was going to go towards center, and it kind of got in that wind and took that curve, but it had enough power behind it to keep carrying.
2-1, popped up, right behind us, well foul. Adam's going to do some forest exploration to find it. He slowed up. He saw one of the young fans here from Claymont, going to go grab it. Keeps kids entertained during the game, right? 2-2, too far outside, full count, upcoming to Wade. Stutz and Garbrandt still due up this inning. (3-2) cut on and missed as it looked like Abel took something off of it. third strikeout of the game now for Abel. It will bring up Stutz, who had a single and was eventually caught stealing.
Yeah, that's a big strikeout for Abel right there. That's one of those, confidence boosters after she got a home run off of you earlier, come back to strike her out.
Probably one of the big things that the coaching staff for Claymont was saying for Abel and for the defense when they came in, hey, you got to shake off what was kind of a rough first inning for Tusky Valley. I'm assuming it was still the same idea of being aggressive but also making sure that Abel, you weren't helping her out too much. Kind of exemplified there as Stutz is up in the count 2-0. Now 3-0. Stutz's single in the first was down the left field line and just caught it off the end of the cap, on the end of the bat. Might have been off the cap, but it just had enough to clear the infield. 3-0 delivery. That's a line shot, and that's going to be a single for Stutz, so she'll round first. And will be 2 for 2 on the day.
And both of them to left field.
I'm wondering if she heard me say something about not the solid contact the first time up. Kyra Garbrandt, the first baseman, she popped out to second her first time up. Abel's first delivery catches the corner. Johnson looks down, fakes a throw to first, but delivers it back to her pitcher. Oh-1, just ran inside. Abel's next delivery, fouled away. Well, some of the cars that are parked behind the concession here, Shannon, they're putting a lot of faith.
It's funny, as I sit here watching over at the baseball field, I see Nolan McMorrow's grandma. She's one of the ones that's walking back and forth between the games, and Nolan just got up the bat. So she's over there. She'll be back over here soon because her daughter will be up.
Now Stutz going to get caught in a rundown, delivered back to first, and she is going to be out. What a throw. What a throw from Edwards, who got Stutz leading. And it looks like they're going to have an appeal to the home plate umpire potentially. And it will stand as Stutz was caught leaning over at first. Johnson, another great job getting out and trying to run the runner back. She fired it on down to second. Edwards was right on the money with the throw to first.
Yeah, nice job. Like you said, they just got her out a little too far, and it was a close play at the bag, and she's called out.
2-2 by Garbrandt. There's a ground ball. Bloom fields it on to first, and that is out number 3. Good inning of work defensively there for the Mustangs. They'll be at the plate right after this.
Wendy's fully refreshed taco salad is the perfect salad for those who hear the word salad and say, I'd rather have a taco. Because this salad isn't just a salad. It's as if a taco and a salad had an on-again, off-again situationship that got him on a reality TV show for tacos and salads that are in love. What I'm trying to say is Wendy's taco salad has tortilla strips, zesty dressing, and a whole lot of chili. For a fresh take on a classic, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Football fans, get ready. Hi, this is Noah with Big Brothers Big Sisters. The NFL Big Draft Party is happening Thursday, April 24th at Shenanigans in Dover from 7 to 9 p.m. Join us for a night of fun, prizes, and great food, all in support of Big Brothers Big Sisters. Enjoy the Mentor Green Drink, exciting giveaways, and Dine to Donate fundraiser, where 10% of proceeds help local youth mentoring programs. Plus, sign up as a mentor and score a Big Brothers Big Sisters football jersey. Don't miss out. Mark your calendars, April 24th at Shenanigans in Dover.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
4-5-6 coming up for the Mustangs. It's a 4-1 ball game. In the bottom of the fourth inning, Reichman goes back to work as Lily Cox will stand in. Her first time up, she was a strikeout, and she's behind the first one, 0-1. Good eye by Cox as it's now 1-1. Reichman thus far, despite the one run on the board, has so far not forfeited a hit against these Mustangs. Next one runs inside as Cox dances out of the way. All the base runners that have gotten on to this point, Shannon, all three of them by a walk.
Yeah, just outstanding performance right now.
Next delivery cut on and missed.
Take away the couple of wild pitches she got that ran kind of high on her, you know. I mean, solid effort.
Two. Just a bit low. Full count coming up to Lily Cox. Had the right idea, but it was a good eye. Next delivery, swung on, tapped to the left side, will hook foul.
I think Wallach, she tried to get to it fast enough to keep it from going foul, but it was moving pretty quick.
There are third basemen. They got enough confidence. They want to charge everything. They got confidence to throw any runner out. 3-2. Swung on and missed. Reichman sits down another one. Anna Bloom at the plate.
That's number 8.
Bloom, her first time up. She was a walk to lead off the second inning. Advanced on 2 wild pitches. Came around to score on a pass ball. Bloom takes a hard hack but can't catch up to it. It's 0-1. Next delivery from Reichman skips in. Coming up the rest of this week, weather permitting, of course, Big Z Sports is going to be all over the place in baseball and softball action. Of course, today's presentation, Claymont and Tusky Valley, is the next one to Blooms on the inside corner for strike 2. Tomorrow, more softball action on the way from Garraway, as it is the Pirates playing host to the Indian Valley Braves. Wednesday baseball action, Garraway is at Ridgewood. We'll head to West Lafayette. 1-2, runs too high. Following that presentation, Thursday, softball action, you and I are up in Strasburg as Dover is in town to take on the Tigers. And on Friday, baseball action again, our sister station at WJER. A good one with Indian Valley and New Philly set to do battle. Bloom saw ball 3, full count upcoming. That one's going to be a swing and a foul tip glove behind the plate by Burrell. Second straight punch out now this inning for Reichman, 9th of the ball game.
Yeah, like I said, she started off great, had some walks there in the second inning, and now here she comes back. The third inning was solid. Now fourth inning, same thing.
Peyton Lawhan, the third baseman, is in. Check swing, went around, but it was in the zone. It's 0-1. Lawhan, first time up, she attempted a bunt, but popped it up to Burrell behind the dish. Now, you were bringing up air conditioners earlier, Shannon. We're still not out of the cold days yet. Might still have your furnace running. If anything goes wrong with that system, you might want to give the fine folks at Ron's Heating and Cooling a call. Jump it on for today's presentation, and they'll hook you up with a furnace that will actually, do what it's supposed to, blow in that hot air.
Or if you're laying in your bedroom, you're thinking, why is it getting so hot in here and the furnace won't shut off? Well, because the kid opened the window, and the window was blown straight into the thermostat, and the furnace just kept running.
0-2, good hold by Lon. You speaking from experience on that one?
Oh, I know all kinds of stories like that.
I know you are, because you've told me that story. Which one was that to blame?
All of them.
Oh, okay.
I learned you don't just blame one. You just blame all because they all say, I didn't do that.
1-2. At the knees, strike 3 called on the outside corner. 3 straight punch-outs. Now 10 in the ballgame for Reichman. We'll move on to the 5th inning. 4-1 ballgame. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Fifth inning on the way. Big Z Sports bringing you some IVC softball as it is. The Tusky Valley Trojans leading the Claymont Mustangs 4-1. Shannon, I finally broke. The extra jacket's coming on.
I was hoping to get home and cut a little bit of my grass before the snow came in.
We laugh, but it's probably going to happen tonight.
My chocolate lab's complaining a little bit that the grass is rubbing her belly when she goes outside, so I gotta clean it up. She keeps fertilizing it, makes it grow faster.
Has she issued that complaint, or who's that come from?
No, that actually comes from my daughter because she's got a small dog, and she says that her dog is getting lost in the grass.
8-9-1, 2 up. Burrell stands in, sees ball 1 from Abel. Minus that first inning, Abel has had a pretty nice game so far to this point.
Yeah, and Abel's only a freshman.
Her 1-0, that's going to be a line drive, hooking to the right side, and that wind caught it and just goes foul. First base coach getting a good laugh. That was a rocket shot, but just kept tailing.
Yeah, it had a little bit of spin on it, and then with that wind in it, it just picked up speed.
Burrell gets ready again. Abel preparing herself. Sun's kind of gone away, and you felt the temperature take a sharp dip. 1-1. Swung on, foul to the right side again. That's a headache outside of the field.
Well, this game has actually moved along quite fast.
Yeah, not even 6 o'clock yet, believe it or not. We're already in the top of the 5th. Abel's 1-2, too high. Two, fouled away. Burrell's first time up. She was a strikeout back in the second. Two, cut on, hard ground ball off of the third baseman's leg, and it will go all the way out to the outfield as Burrell will stand on safely at first.
Yeah, that was a rocket coming off of that bat. It got on the third baseman pretty quick right there. She tried to make a play and just, like you said, ricocheted off of her.
And I believe we're probably going to get a courtesy runner in here for Burrell. I'm assuming that's what Coach Stacy Martin is talking about, and sure enough, that is what we're going to get. So trotting on will be number 7 for the Trojans.
Ava Beatty.
Freshman Ava Beatty. will run for the catcher, Burrell. She'll go back in the dugout, get her gear on. Morgan Wright, the center fielder, ground out to the pitcher her first time up, sees ball one. In the dirt, Johnson can't quite block it, and advancing will be Beatty. So Wright up in the count, 2-0. Runner moves into scoring position. Top of the order due up after Wright. Bunt attempt for Wright. She'll foul it inside her own batter's box and have to come back in now with a 2-1 count.
Yeah, they got that canyon dug there in the batter's box, and the ball went down in that canyon and rolled back out the backside. Left batter's box is about 2 feet higher.
Only one lefty so far. There's going to be a fly ball, center fielder crashing in, and will make the grab for out number 1.
Center fielder looked like she was going to run straight at us, and then all of a sudden the wind caught that ball, and she had to change directions.
Brindley McMorrow was the one who tracked that down. You and I can't see as well from the angle that we're at, but that's got to be some wild angles that this ball is taken when it gets up in a jet stream. Top of the order, Rotana back in, the shortstop. She's going to bunt. That's popped up. Diving attempt there, nearly picked up by Abel. On to first for out number 2. Heads up base running for Beatty, who will slide in safely at home.
Actually, they called her safe at first.
First baseman couldn't quite corral it, so everybody's safe. And what heads up base running for Beatty. And it looks like there's going to be a question asked here by Coach Allie Edwards with the base umpire about the call of safe on the base, I think. Not sure if maybe he said pulled the foot. I couldn't see quite what happened.
Yeah, it looked like it bobbled her. It bobbled her getting to the glove. Getting to the glove, and she was able to get it, but maybe she had to lean out too far to get it.
So Ellie Wallach is in. RBI single for her. Stolen base, struck out last time up. Boy, has the wind picked up from Uricksville once again. Blowing straight in. Pitch from Abel. Pop up, right side, hooking still. Right fielder has to go over and make the grab. That ball was popped up to center and ended up in the right fielder's glove.
That was a thing of beauty to watch. It looked like a bowler out there bowling, just kind of went up and just hooked over and hit the number 1 pin.
Great play out there in right field by Ella Davis to stay with it. 2 gone, brings up Brennan Reichman. Pop out and a ground out for her. Abel's first delivery. Reichman right up the middle. That's heading towards the right center gap. Center fielder will cut it off in McMorrow. Here goes the runner towards third. Throw is there. Tag, and she is out. What a throw by McMorrow.
Yeah, outstanding play by McMorrow right there. Like you said, just way to stay with it.
We'll move on to the bottom of the 5th inning. 5-1 ball game. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and oh yeah, still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
Hi, Thad here at TMK Valley Propane, bringing you a Winter Weather Minute. Heavy snow and ice can accumulate near and on your propane equipment. Clear the snow from all regulators, vents, and piping. This ensures that your propane equipment can vent properly. Using a broom rather than a shovel will avoid damaging any parts as you remove the snow. Lastly, keeping your driveway clear helps our drivers ensure timely delivery, especially during inclement weather.
5-1 ball game, and you see a Wayne Dorr replay as it was a hot shot from Reichman to center, but Brindley McMorrow guns down the runner trying to advance on to third. What a throw as that is how Claymont got out of the inning. But Tusky Valley does strike for one more. They lead 5-1 here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Mustangs running out of time. Trojans doing a good job so far after jumping off to that 4-0 lead. Not really letting Claymont find much success at the plate. And by much success, we mean for Reichman has yet to forfeit a hit in this ball game. For Cameron, she'll stand back in, sees ball one. She reached on a walk, eventually advanced, stole a base. All the base runners so far for Claymont have been in on walks. Reichman's next one, 2-0.
Just heard Coach Edwards tell her batter, make sure you lay off the high ones.
Just assuming what the next one she's going to see is. Reichman's 2-0. That was at the knees, strike one. (2-1). Cameron cuts and misses. Now 2-2. Cameron holds off as it tails just too far outside the zone. Now 3-2. Coming up after the game, the Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show, and we'll award our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. Stay tuned for that update as Reichman readies. Next offering to Cameron, swung on and missed as Reichman battles back into it for another punch-out. Give her 11. Abby Johnson at the plate. Strikeout for her in her only plate appearance. First one Johnson sees, goes out of the zone. Burrell couldn't quite handle it. It's amazing when the sun comes back out, Shannon, how much better it feels out here.
Yeah, I can leave my hand out of my pocket for an extra second.
Reichman's 1-0. Just goes at the letters, now 1-1. One's cut on and missed. Reichman got the heater past her. One-two delivery from Reichman goes too low, probably a touch outside.
Yeah, Johnson was leaning a little bit. She wanted to go after her, but she had enough patience to hold back.
Two to Johnson's past her, and Reichman's got a dozen. Brendan Reichman continues to roll on the mound. On to the center fielder, Brindley McMorrow, who's a strikeout, her only time up. Reichman kicks, steals. There's going to be a bunt attempt for McMorrow. That's a foul ball down the left side as Wallach was charging, but it hooked away from her. Reichman's 0-1 on the outside corner. Of course, the latest up-to-date information on high school spring sports is on the Big Z Sports Facebook page. Not sure what's going to happen tomorrow with the temperatures with the game coming up. The 0-2 swung on and missed. That's going to be off the glove of Burrell, though. Here goes McMorrow hustling on down to first. Throw is wide. Right fielder's there to back it up. So it is a base runner with two gone here. Inning stays alive. We go back to the top of the order. Micaiah Maple due up. So the punch-out does stand for Reichman, but obviously the runner will advance on the passed ball for the strike three. Maple has been sat down twice so far. Fouled hard off the screen.
I got to go to a track meet tomorrow. I hope it's warm.
Keep dreaming.
I'm going to a track meet in your backyard.
Oh, really?
I'm down at Buckeye Trail tomorrow.
That's a little past me.
Yeah, but you're in between.
0-1. That's going to be in the dirt. McMurrow's going to try to advance on the low pitch there, and she will. Good block from Burrell, but good speed from McMurrow. Now a runner in scoring position. Count even at 1-1.
If I was at Indian Valley, I'd be in your front yard, but since I'm at Buckeye Trail, I'm in your backyard.
I mean, it makes sense in my mind. 1-1. Too far outside. It's a question of whether you're to the north of me or to the south of me, pretty much. Maple fouls it away to the right side.
Yeah, she put a drive into that one. If she could have found a way to straighten it out a little bit, got around on it a little earlier.
When Reichman is working on the inner part of the zone, it is so hard to get those hands fast enough to catch up to it. Two-two. Cut on, ground ball, third baseman charges, shortstop's going to field it on to first. It was a close play, but a nice dig over there at first, as Reichman will strand one at second. We'll keep things moving along on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Tusky Valley leads 5-1. Back after this.
Join us at Keim Home Center in Charm for Customer Appreciation Days, April 7th through 12th. We're celebrating our customers all week long with giveaways, gift card drawings, woodworking demonstrations, and refreshments. Save 10% on appliances, lawn and garden tools, housewares, and so much more. Don't miss our free pancake and sausage breakfast Friday and Saturday morning. Visit keimhome.com or follow us on Facebook for more details. We'll see you April 7th through 12th for Customer Appreciation Days at Keim Home Center in Charm.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
4-5-6 due up at the plate for Tusky Valley Trojans, up 5-1. It's the 6th inning here from Uricksville. Brennan Reichman on the mound for Tusky Valley, still pitching a gem. Has forfeited the 1 run, but has not given up a hit. And there's a line drive past the outstretched glove of Edwards. As getting things started off quickly is Erickson for her second hit of the night.
Yeah, Edwards kind of anticipated that ball was going to go that way. She got a little bit of jump on it, but couldn't really get to it. It just under her glove.
Ariana Wade, the second baseman. 2-run home run for her in the first, struck out in the fourth. First pitch she sees is low. Good dig by Johnson. We'll keep Erickson at first. Next delivery too high, ball 2. For Hadley Abel, as we've been saying, it's been a good game overall, minus a few miscues. That first inning has been the deciding factor in this so far, as the next one to Wade is fouled away. I mean, outside of the 4-1 runs, Shannon, in that first, it'd be a deadlock game right now.
Yeah, like I said, just it was just a tough first inning for her. Other than that, it's been a solid performance, other than a couple other hits here and there.
2-1. Too high as Wade drops down. Some of her teammates from the dugout giving her a hard time, saying her just wear that next time. Only problem was it was at the Dome.
and when you're a power hitter like she is, you want another shot.
Abel changed speeds that time. Wade out in front. Now it's 3-2. Cut on, fouled away. Swung on, fouled away. Good at bat from Abel, who stays alive. I don't know about you, Shannon, but those clouds coming in kind of look like snow clouds, do they not?
Yeah, it looks like it might bring a little bit of something with it.
3-2. Swung on, center field, drifting back. Maple's going back, and that is gone again for Wade.
Yeah, and that one there is dead center. The wind died right there. There was no wind, so there was no hook in that one. It just went straight out to center field.
Second time Wade has gone deep. A pair of 2-run home runs for the senior second baseman for the Trojans. 7-1 ball game now. Wade both times has got real solid contact. You saw Maple racing back, but nothing you can do when it's a couple feet over the fence.
No, Maple, she was tracking it pretty good, and then you just see her kind of pull up because she knew it was hit hard enough and deep enough.
Take that back. That would be McMorrow actually out in center field. Our mistake, but McMorrow gave chase, but there was nothing doing. Meeting on the mound here. Keeping the same defensive lineman as Abel back out on the bump for Claymont. Callie Stutz, pair of singles for her. She's been caught stealing and was picked off at first. Too high on the first one to Stutz. .1-0 runs high at the eyes of Stutz again. Little action out of the bullpen now for the Mustangs behind their dugout. Next delivery from Abel. That's going to be a hard ground ball straight up the middle. And another base runner for a Tusky Valley. Keeping it rolling in the top of the sixth. Kyra Garbrandt now in. A pop-out ground out for her. First delivery to Garbrandt, outside corner, strike one. I think that was one of the first things you and I said when we got here, Shannon, was we didn't expect the long ball to necessarily be a factor in this game due to the wind. And I guess Ariana had other thoughts.
Apparently she was listening to the Big Z Sports YouTube in the dugout and thought, challenge accepted.
1-1. In the dirt, Johnson can't get in front of it. Pass ball will advance Stutz, who rounds second wide and will scamper back in. Immediately following the game as a part of the Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show. All these athletes who are participating today get to enjoy something cut on and missed from Garbrandt. That is ice-cold chocolate milk. All thanks to Bueller's Fresh Foods and the Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Ice-cold chocolate milk is the official drink of the OHSAA because it helps athletes recharge and refuel. After competition, strike 3 called on Garbrandt, who is sat down on strikes as Abel gets out number 1 this inning. And I know there's somebody else who's sitting to my right now who's going to enjoy some ice cold chocolate milk, or he's going to hope he can.
Well, I can hope I can. Softball is a little bit different because the rosters are smaller. And Adam, being a softball dad, he pretty much knows how many milks to bring.
Burrell now in, checks swing. Strike 1 called regardless. Burrell struck out and got a single. Eventually came around to score back in the 5th inning. Actually, her courtesy runner. And Beatty came around to score. Next delivery, too high. Johnson runs down the runner who was out wide at second, and Stutz, who scampers back in. Ava Edwards gloves it and a little smile as she looks at Stutz. 1-1, cut on, flaring to right. Right fielder gives chase, is not going to be able to run it down. Stutz is now going to advance on to third. Throw comes in home. As Burrell will get off a decent lead off to first, but she'll have to go back in. Could not have placed that ball better, Shannon. Second single for Burrell.
Yeah, she did a nice job right there. A nice job by Stutz. She got a big jump over there. She was probably halfway or 3/4 way to third base, and she seen it hanging, so she had to turn around and go all the way back to second. And
Beatty coming back in to run again for Burrell. At the plate, Morgan Wright, the center fielder. Ground out to the pitcher and a fly out to center.
Still only 1 out in this inning, so plenty of time to.
Runner will go in Beatty, and they'll let her go. Wright saw the first one in the dirt. Abel ready again. Her 1-0, too low, good block from Johnson. Both runners in scoring position now for Tusky Valley after that first inning. They've cracked it a little bit more wide open, 7-1 ball game. Abel's next delivery is at the letters, 2-1. Next delivery, cut on, hot shot past the second baseman. One runner will come around. Second runner looking home. Beatty stops and will go back in. Now a throw down to second as the runner gets too far off of first base, second out. Now the throw home. It's there. Johnson leads for the tag, but what a slide from Beatty as she dives wide and is safe at home.
Yeah, nice job by Beatty right there. Beatty kind of didn't realize at first that they were trying to get the toss out to second base, and they did get the throw out there and got that runner out. And then Beatty had to try to make a play to get home, and she did an outstanding job going around the tag and touching the back of the corner of the plate.
So Haley Rotano will come in, walk and a stolen base, a fly out for her, then a single, an RBI single in the 5th. For Abel off the front of the plate, ball 1. What a job there by Beatty. It's just a freshman to have the wherewithal to get that wide, but still be in the base path. Next one, flared out. Edwards makes the grab at second base. We move on to the bottom of the 6th inning. Big Z Sports will return right after this.
Commercial building owners, how well do you keep your roof maintained? At Rightmark Roofing, we offer our Bullseye Maintenance Program to building owners to help keep your roof healthy. This includes our 21-point inspection that examines all the essential areas of your roof that require year-round maintenance, a detailed report on the health and status of your roof, priority service that moves you to the front of the line, and discounts that reduce the risk of expensive repairs. Give us a call at 330-275-0088 or visit our website at rightmarkroofing.com to learn more.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Bottom of the 6th inning on the way, live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. 9-1 lead for the Tusky Valley Trojans. And like to the point of Adam Sweski there, Shannon, if the Trojans can hold it here, this ball game will be over with the 8-run lead here in the 6th inning. Ella Davis standing in 2-3-4, due up. Reichman still working on a dominant performance thus far. Bunt attempt there from Davis. Shoaffer added strike one. Oh, one from Reichman, rounding a bunt again is Davis. She'll foul it away. Reichman's 0-2. Inside corner, strike three called. Reichman with 14 punch-outs. Ava Edwards, a walk for her and a ground out. Reichman kick steals. Edwards was going to bunt, but pulled the bat back for ball one.
Hey, just so you know, Blaze McMorrow wanted us to know that his niece got the arm from him when she threw that runner out.
Blaze, you're lying about that, but good try. 1-0 from Reichman, too high, outside as well. Blaze, I ain't seen you throw, buddy, but I don't think you did. No, I'm just going to guess no.
He just needs to stick with wrestling.
There you go. 2-0 from Reichman. Edwards pops up, right side, first baseman underneath it, and it's out number 2. So it comes down to Lily Cox, the first baseman, a pair of punch-outs for her. Reichman kick steals, too low. Next delivery to Cox is on the inside corner, strike one. Reichman able to shake off the shaky second inning, and since then it has been nothing short of dominant. Looking to cap this one off in a big way. Now the 1-1. Cox holds off. It runs low. 2-1. As we mentioned before, coming up is the Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show. We'll award our Back and Turf Realty Player of the Game. The players get to enjoy the ice-cold chocolate milk courtesy of the Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers and Bueller's Fresh Foods. Next one, fouled away. Might be too cold for chocolate milk today, Shannon.
That's never too cold for chocolate milk.
2-2 from Reichman. Too low as Cox holds the bat back. Looks like the catcher now wants an appeal down to first. No swing. It's base umpire Bob Glasgow says no go. So it comes down to a payoff pitch. Three-two, too high, but it's swung on and missed by Cox. 15 strikeouts for Reichman. A dominant performance from top to bottom for the sophomore for the Tusky Valley Trojans. As we'll move on, here live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel, Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Big moments are coming. Are you ready? If you need sponsor banners, graduation programs, or yard sale signs, the East Central Ohio Print Center has you covered. Visit ecoprintcenter.org. And if you've got a new driver in the house, East Central Ohio ESC offers flexible driver's education with in-car training and online options. Scholarships are available from signs to steering wheels. The East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is here to help. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
Welcome back to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. And we've got a pitching change for the Claymont Mustangs, as it will be Emma Cameron who will now come in. And we will correct ourselves, our mistake. Like Adam said, travel ball rules. He was thinking with the 8 after 6, but no. 10 runs still stands as the run rule. So on to the 7th inning. Tusky Valley looking to add an extra cushion.
Well, just so you know, Adam showed me the radar, and he said we got about 30 minutes to get this game complete. Looks like some rain's moving in.
Rain or snow is the real good question. He says rain. Great. Well, I don't know about you, but I'll let you fellas tear down. I'll run for my car. I'm kidding, of course. Shannon looked like he thought I was serious there for a minute.
Adam's driving his truck back here, he said, so I ain't got to do nothing.
Well, he might sink by the time he gets back here. 2-3-4 due up for the Trojans. Ellie Wallach, RBI single for her, strikeout flyout. As Cameron will go to work. Her first offering's a strike right down the middle. A little less velocity, it seems, out of Cameron. The 0-1, too high.
I sat down that plywood kind of hard to see if I could get you to flip.
Well, we were sitting here kind of rocking earlier. It's like a bucking bronco, really. Next one, too high, 2-1. Next offering, held off on, now 3-1, as Cameron trying to find the zone. Runs outside, and Wallach draws the 5-pitch walk. Brennan Reichman, the pitcher, stands in, has not gotten a hit today.
Or give up one.
Also true. She might think to herself it's a bad omen if she gets one now. First offering to Reichman is going to be a line drive. Left fielder races in. Can't make the grab as it's off of the wrist. Center fielder will come over and grab it. Reichman holds up at second. Wallach advances to third. For Maple, it kind of hung up in the air there and eventually came off of her wrist.
Yeah, she kind of ran under it. Looked like she's going to make it, and she just about a half a step in too far, and like I said, just off the backside of her glove.
So 2 runners move into scoring position on the E7. Delaney Erickson now in. Pair of singles for her, and RBI, and one of those has come around to score twice and has also popped out to the second baseman. First delivery from Cameron, too high. So I guess when we were talking about what the clouds were looking like, we weren't kidding. I think Adam's making his way to get his truck now. I don't know if he can actually get it back here while the games are going on, though. 1-0 held off on, and it is going to be a strike regardless to Erickson.
That's Adam Saleski. He can do what he wants.
He just waves and just keeps on going. 1-1. Swung on, popped up, right side, first baseman trailing over to it, but isn't going to be able to make the play. Count now drops to 1-2. 1-2. Cut on, line drive. Edwards skies and makes the grab. Is going to try to double him up at second, and she will, as Reichman was caught off the base. Nice double play from Edwards onto the shortstop in Bloom.
Yeah, Edwards did a nice job. She kind of had to jump up to get that one, but she had enough presence as soon as she got it in her glove. She turned and fired to the shortstop, who was already covering second base.
Ariana Wade will stand in. A pair of 2 RBI bombs for her and a strikeout. Cameron's first offering, too low, ball 1. Edwards, of course, as we saw on the basketball court for the Mustangs, saying, of course I've got those ups to get up and grab that.
Yeah, she's a 3-sport athlete, just a phenomenal athlete. Only a junior, got one more year left here at Claymont.
1-0. Wade geared up for it, but held off. It's now 1-1. One to Wade. Should be a ground ball. Bloom picks it up. On to first for out number 3. 9-1 ball game. Last chance for the Claymont Mustangs on the way. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student-athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County dairy farmers. Farms, family, food.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Home half of the 7th inning is here from the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio 567 due up in the last effort here for the Mustangs. 8 runs, difficult obviously in the last inning, but for Claymont, going to be building on this from the standpoint of just get a base runner on. They have been a struggle with that for most of the game, as it looks like we've got a substitution actually, Shannon. Hitting for Bloom, number 22. Oh, wait, I'm just in the wrong spot in my book. My mistake. Peyton Lahoon will come in. Reichman's first delivery, swung on and missed.
That's interesting.
I believe it was supposed to be Bloom.
We're both in the wrong spot in our books.
Not sure what we missed there that last inning. Delivery from Reichman at the knees, strike 2. 0-2 upcoming to Lahoon. Swung on and missed. Another punch out for Reichman. And now number 16 for Claymont in Peyton Lahoon. That was what happened, Shannon. We were right. Because it was Hayden Lahoon. Which I know we're saying her name, probably both of their names, horribly wrong. There was a bunt attempt, but it was going to be foul.
Right name, different number.
Exactly. Do you want the blanket? You and I both looked at each other and said, wait a minute, that can't be, and then we just didn't look further down on the roster. So, Lahoon, pair of freshmen, going to assume twins. 0-1, going to be a bunt attempt. Got the bat back, but it's still at the knees. Now 0-2. Adam Soweski making his arrival again. The 0-2. Too high, ball 1. The 1-2. Outside corner, strike 3 called. Reichman, one batter away from closing out what's been a masterful performance, as it looks like we have another substitution here. Hadley Abel will now bat for Emma Cameron after Cameron came in on the mound. First one is in there, strike 1. "17 punch-outs so far to this point by Reichman. Next one at the corner, it's now 0-2. Down to the last strike are the Mustangs. Reichman looking for number 18. The 0-2. Strike 3 called on the outside corner as Brennan Reichman with a masterful performance. 18 punch-outs for her, and the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans victorious tonight 9-1. Shannon, I don't think you could ask much more out of your starting pitcher.
No, she pitched a really good game right there. Like I said, she got all those strikeouts and then a couple defensive plays that her team needed to make. They made for her, and then she got a lot of help in the offense.
She certainly did. As we'll move on to our Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show. 9-1, Trojans top the Mustangs. Stick around. We name our McInturf Realty Player of the Game coming up after this on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
Hi, this is Gian McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our school-to-work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
T-County Boxing Academy professional boxer Andre Sugar Dre Donovan is back in action Saturday, April 19th, fighting for the ABO Bantamweight Championship at the Meadows Casino in Washington, Pennsylvania. Tickets are available at Day One Cuts on Monroe Avenue in New Philadelphia or on Sugar Dre's Facebook and Instagram pages. Plus, the T-County Boxing Academy is offering their youth classes starting in April. They're open to boys and girls ages 8 to 15. Classes are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, $10 each or $65 for the whole month.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Join us at Keim Home Center in Charm for Customer Appreciation Days, April 7th through 12th. We're celebrating our customers all week long with giveaways, gift card drawings, woodworking demonstrations, and refreshments. Save 10% on appliances, lawn and garden tools, housewares, and so much more. Don't miss our free pancake and sausage breakfast Friday and Saturday morning. Visit KeimHome.com or follow us on Facebook for more details. We'll see you April 7th through 12th for Customer Appreciation Days at Keim Home Center in Charm.
Time for the Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show live from Uricksville in the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio as Big Z Sports is looking to beat the rain as the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans pick up the 9-1 victory over the Claymont Mustangs. And Shannon, you know, that big first inning, obviously a huge catalyst into this win with some timely hitting, some good defense, and obviously standout pitching. That's a winning formula for the Trojans.
Yeah, I mean, they had the right girl in the circle tonight. She did everything offensively or defensively that she needed to do. Her defense backed her up. Her offense came to play for her in the first inning and the sixth inning. You pull those two innings out, I mean, it turns into an outstanding game, but unfortunately you can't erase innings.
No, unfortunately not how it works. Standout game across the board, you know, for a lot of the players. And this Hadley Abel, as you mentioned, you know, did not necessarily have a bad game by any means, just minus those 2 innings. Some good defense overall from Claymont, a miscue here and there. I think they just ran into a very, very tough Tusky Valley team tonight.
Yeah, they ran into, a very dominant pitcher. They were unable to really get any offense going behind them, and that's something that they'll work on in the batting cages this week and, work on in the other games that they got. And, defensively they played well other than, like I said, those 2 innings and the Trojans. The Trojans had some hot bats in 2 innings, and that just really was the difference in this game.
Yeah, it certainly was. Looking at the Tusky Valley Trojans in the winning performance, offensively speaking, they had those 4 runs in that first inning because they had got off to that really hot start. Ellie Wallach with an RBI single, followed up by Delaney Erickson RBI single, a 2 RBI home run for Ariana Wade, one of 2 RBI home runs for her. Other RBIs, Haley Rotuno also knocked in a run. As we mentioned, Wade with the 2 RBIs as well, an RBI for Morgan Wright as well. Just good batting from top to bottom for them. And how about the 2 long balls from Wade, even when we said, I don't think home runs are going to be a factor here tonight.
Yeah, Wade just power in both of those that she really drove through. Like I said, that first one she got, she hit it into the wind and had to drive it deep. And between Wade and Reichman, they made it tough on us to pick who McInturf really player of the game was, and it was a tough decision, but we went with what we thought was the right decision.
Well, we will definitely tip our caps to the senior in Wade with the 4 RBIs total and the 2 home runs for her. But when it comes to our McInturf Realty player of the game, this is kind of was the deciding factor. Brennan Reichman on the mound, 18 strikeouts for her, and technically even with the run coming across, a no-hitter pitched as well. And oh, by the way, those 18 strikeouts for her, a new school record, another school record she set this year as just a sophomore.
Yeah, like I said, we were going back and forth where to go, but, at the end of the night, Reichman, with dominance in the circle and with those 18 strikeouts and that school record and the no-hitter on top of it, it's hard to overlook that, especially since she's only a sophomore.
Yeah, so we'll count it as the special mention section of our McInturf Really Player of the Game presentation. And oh, by the way, all of these players now get to enjoy some ice-cold chocolate milk courtesy of the Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers and Bueller's Fresh Foods. That'll do it for your Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show. Thanks to the Claxon Communications crew for getting everything handled here tonight and braving the weather here with us. And for Adam Sweski and Shannon Thomas, I'm Nick McWilliams. Get subscribed to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Follow along with all the action on our social media platforms. And don't go anywhere, Z Country. Big Z Sports will be back at a high school again near you soon.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of High School Sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.